Hi friends, it's Amy from Savor Salvage Scent, and I'm going to dive right in. My first video about my Guerlain collection. Hello, there it is. It was so long that it cut off at the end. I apologize. This is part two. So I will make this speedy, and I'm going to be starting with, I went from oldest perfume to newest. And so I'm going to start with Elysees this time. I did the older ones in the first video. This was created in 1996, named after the beautiful boulevard in Paris where their flagship shop is. It's in one of the old looking bee bottles. You can see bees all over the bottle. It's beautiful. Still in production today. This smells like, to me, truly spring in Paris. It smells like beautiful spring florals, a little bit of grassiness. It almost borders on screechy for me, honestly, when I first spray it, but then when it dies down a bit, it is totally gorgeous spring flowers. So Champs-Élysées, created first in, if I didn't say, 1996. So next is the gorgeous, gorgeous Mahora. Look at this bottle. Talk about Asian, and I would say in this case Middle Eastern design influence. My gosh, it's so beautiful. What is this? It's sadly out of commission. You can still find it though, and you'll pay, the sky's the limit, but you can still find bottles like the small one once in a while. That's pretty reasonable. I think I paid around 40 or 50 for this. This is a nutty, buttery tuberose. Like, this smells like a 90s perfume in all the best ways. It's like my favorite, a Proudly tuberose perfume. It smells, yeah, like that ripe, heady tuberose, but it has like an almondy kind of nutty thing going on. It's just phenomenal. And again, how about that bottle design? It's crazy beautiful. Mahora. That was made in 1999, and then that is when they, I believe, kicked off their whole line of Aqua Allegoria. So it's a line of Guerlain scents that tend to be kind of cologne-like. They're supposed to be sparkling and refreshing, best in summer, but you could wear them anytime you like. I think they started in 1999. They're still being produced, almost all of them. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Come in these bottles that kind of look like the bee bottle top. Most of them look that way. Occasionally, one will be in that same shape, but with a slightly different top. These are, well, they started about 100 to 150, I want to say, but you can often find them on discount sites. And I have paid as little as 20 some for these. Now, the ones that are out of production, there's been probably, oh gosh, maybe 30 maybe more, 30 or 40 Aqua Allegorias made. So I'm going to quickly tell you the ones I own. This is not in order of when they were made. I'm not exactly sure. This is one that is out of commission. It is called Anisia Bella, and the reason I purchased this is to me, you get like spring flowers like lilac and things like that, but you also get anise, which is one of my favorite things. So for those of you who don't like anise, it will be different, but this is gorgeous. Once in a while, you can still find a somewhat reasonable bottle online, but it's been out of commission, Anisia Bella. Next, this is one that's just like a fan favorite. I know so many women and men that love this and wear it. It's one of my favorite perfumes to buy for people who maybe don't even love perfume, but want something to wear. This is Nerolia Bianca, so a beautiful, bright, definitely a sophisticated take on orange flower or neroli, and so you get a little bit of the plant too. It's just, oh, it smells just like the bushes in bloom right next to you. It's phenomenal. So the bitter orange plant, or it smells like mock orange for those of you familiar. It's incredible. Let's see what else. This is Rosa Pop, which is, if you like kind of like that candied violet smell, this is to me like a rose version. It's powdery, wonderful, but still kind of bright too, and you can wear it in the summer really sheer, super cheap. This is the Tiazora. I love this. It's kind of like a vanillic tea with a little bit of citrus. Phenomenal. Also, you can find pretty affordably. And then, oh, so good. This is like the perfect super hot weather scent. This is Limon Verde. This is another one that you can see how much I've worn. that I've purchased for people who just want something that smells good but maybe aren't really highly into fragrance. I don't know anybody who doesn't love this who hasn't tried it. It's just smells like kind of like you're wearing a mojito. I don't know. It's phenomenal. It truly refreshes you. And then this is Angelique Lass. So a nice kind of herbally floral with a lilac feel. This is out of commission, sadly, harder to find. So those were started to be created in the 90s and then are still even being created today. Next is Lonstant. I think if this didn't recently go out of commission, well, it might have recently gone out of commission, or at least this bottle design. Oh gosh, that's good. All right. This is magnolia, honey, and orange blossom. It's many other things, but those are the things that really stand out to me. This is another one, and I feel like magnolia is like this in real life. When you stick your nose right in the flower, you're like, ooh, that's strong. But give it a minute or two to dry down, and then this kind of almondy softness comes out in it. This you can still find on discount sites, Lonstant. So if that's something that sounds good to you, I would say grab it soon. Beautiful, beautiful thing. And then last but not least is Insolence. Insolence, probably in French and Francais. This is my favorite powdery violet. So if you've ever tried Showard's violet mints or gum, this smells like the richy rich, sophisticated version of that. This is one I could drink it, bathe in it, huff it. That's how good it is to me. It is, there's something that must be, maybe it's the powder that draws on even like scent memory and childhood comfort. It's just, but yet it's gorgeous. Like I even think it's sexy in some ways. This was created first in 2006. I believe it's still being made, Insolence. Look at the color of the juice. Look at the bottle. Great gift. Beautiful. So that is my collection, friends. Now you might be wondering why certain things are missing here. You'll note that there are, anyways, I have to start somewhere, and this has taken probably 20 years to build this collection. Some of the really expensive ones are missing. There are tons of Guerlains that have been made that I don't own. You might be wondering, what are some of the ones that I would love to either try or get my nose on or even purchase? Here are some things that come to mind. Louis, Liu, I hope that's how it's pronounced. A friend of mine, hi Autumn, recently decanted a little for me. It's awesome. So gender bending, unisex. I love it. It's kind of got this soft spiciness to it. It's really cool. I would love to have a bottle of that, and its presentation is freaking gorgeous. Après-Onde, I believe, is what it's called. There's a beautiful scent that is created to smell like what it smells like after the rain. That hit was discontinued a few years ago. I was stupid enough not to buy it, and now it's really expensive, and I might not ever own it. Some of the others would be the older ones that were marketed toward men. Next on my list, truly like something I'm going to buy relatively soon, would be the vetiver. I love vetiver scents. And then Habit de Rouge. I've just heard too many good things too long, and I know plenty of women that wear them too, even though they're male marketed. There's also a more modern, I think it's Alma Dial, that is like it's supposed to be a very kind of gender bending, like men or women could wear it, almondy kind of scent. So I'm excited to try that. I would love to own Terracotta, which is another kind of like buttery white floral. It comes in a gorgeous, gorgeous bottle. It's supposed to smell kind of powdery, truly like their makeup, called Terracotta. There's a whole, pardon me, line called like Art of Materials that are very expensive scents. I think they range from about $250 to $300, but there's supposed to be some just incredible ones in there. Like there's a rose one, a tonka prominent one, a vanilla prominent one called Angelique Noir. They all sound amazing to me. I bet there's like an incensey one. I bet I would love any of them. I mean, just based on how much I love Guerlain. Something that's missing from my collection that a lot of people will be like, what? Is one of their more modern creations called Mon Guerlain. That's kind of a modern take on a lavender aromatic. I love it. I have smelled a few of the decants. There's just such a craze around it that it's so, I hate to say common today, that like I wanted to build some of these that I couldn't get my hands on first, but that will be something I will purchase eventually. It's a gorgeous kind of vanillic tonka-y lavender. And there are many more in the Aqua Allegoria line that are interesting to me. One that is called Herba Fresca. I would love to have another one called Coconut Fizz and another one called Ginger Picante. And then some of the older, really old colognes that were, I think, often made either unisex or for men. So like there's one that's called like Cologne Imperial, for instance. There's just some older colognes I would love to try. I would love to hear from you who you are crazy about Guerlain like I am. What do you think is just a must that I'm missing? And then last but not least, I will be doing a giveaway soon, only for people who are subscribers. And will you be considered if you've left a comment to say what you love about Guerlain and what you love about Shalimar. This is a little set of decants of all the different Shalimars that I own, and you must live in the US. So feel free to leave that comment if you're interested in joining or entering. And then lastly, again, I would love to hear what Guerlains you think I'm missing, that you're just crazy about. What are your favorites to wear, and what are on your list? So cheers, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Pardon me as I reach over this giant tray. Bye.